Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is the second part of previous video and पिछले वीडियो के लिए ढेर सारा thanks for your love and support. In this chapter, we are going to focus the earthquake wave and seismic wave. So the study of seismic wave and earthquake wave is known as seismology. Seismology is Greek word. Seismo means earthquake. Logi means study. So the study of seismic wave is known as seismology. What is paleoseismology? Paleoseismology is a study of prehistoric earthquake, which is recorded in geologic record like sediments or rock. So, paleoseismology is study of prehistoric earthquake. So, what is seismic wave? Seismic wave is an elastic wave that's generated by an impulse such as earthquake or explosion, which is natural or maybe man-made. It can travel either through the Earth's interior or near Earth's surface. The wave which is travel deep inside the Earth is known as body wave. And the wave which travel at the surface of the wave is known as surface wave. So now understand the nature of earthquake wave. Suppose अगर हम एक स्टैंडिंग वाटर स्टिल वाटर जो बिल्कुल शांत है उसमें एक स्टोन अगर फेंकते हैं स्पीड से तो एक रिपल वेव फॉर्म होती है लाइक दिस which is circular in form and which is radiating outwardly in all direction. Exactly the same अगर पृथ्वी के अंदर अर्थ सरफेस में अगर अर्थक्वेक ओरिजिन फॉर्म होती है तो वो प्रोपोगेट करती है इन ऑल डायरेक्शन लाइक दिस रिपल वेव. नाउ द क्लासिफिकेशन ऑफ सेस्मिक वेव. Seismic wave is classified into two, body wave and surface wave. And again, body wave is classified into two, P wave and surface wave. P wave is also known as longitudinal wave and primary wave, pressure wave, and S wave is also known as transverse wave and secondary wave. Secondary wave and shear wave. While surface wave is also divided into two, Rayleigh wave and Love wave. In this diagram, you can see here the origin of earthquake is originated and propagate in all direction and radiating in all direction like this. The wave which is travel through the body of earth is known as body wave and those wave which travel through the surface of the wave is known as surface wave. As name suggests, body wave is travel through the body while surface wave travels surface of the earth is known as surface wave. Surface wave is divided into two, R and L, while body wave is divided into two, P and S. P for primary and S for secondary, R for Rayleigh and L for Love. The first body wave is P wave. This is also known as primary wave. Why this is called so? Because they are the fastest among the seismic wave. That's why they are recorded first on the seismograph. Suppose this is seismograph. The first P wave is recorded, then S, then surface wave. Because P wave is higher velocity or speed, that's why it's appear first, then S, then surface wave. Next point is P wave is also known as longitudinal wave because the displacement of the medium in the same direction, opposite or parallel to the direction of propagation of wave. In this figure you can see this is the propagation of the wave and the displacement of the medium is in the same direction or parallel in the direction, and then the compressional wave because they produce compression and rarefaction when they traveling through the medium. In this figure you can see when we stretch this spring, first it's expand, then compress, then expand, then compress. This types exactly like back and forth motion. That's why it's also known as push pull wave. Then pressure wave because they produce increase and decrease in the pressure medium. P wave having high frequency and that's why it has least destructive among the earthquake wave. The P wave is high frequency than the S wave. P wave can travel in all medium like solid, liquid and gas. The velocity of P wave is higher in solid than liquid than gas. As we know, the sound wave needs medium to travel and sound wave travels slowest in gas and faster in liquid and fastest in solid. As we know, higher the denser medium, higher its velocity. As compact as velocity is increasing. So the P wave velocity in earthquake is ranges from 6 to 8 km per second. The formula of P wave velocity is given by under root 4 by 3 mu plus k upon rho. So rho is density, k is bulk modulus, mu is rigidity modulus. So please remember this formula. This is very important. Now come S wave. S wave is also known as secondary wave. Why this is called secondary wave? Because they are recorded second on the seismograph. Like P is primary is recorded first and S wave is recorded second. S wave is also known as transverse wave, shear waves and distortional wave. So transverse wave or shear waves means the direction of vibration of the particle in medium is perpendicular. This is important. Perpendicular to the direction of the propagation of wave. Hence they create trough and crest. In this diagram you can see this is the direction of propagation of wave and this is particle motion which is perpendicular to it, and the particle moment shows like ups and downs, ups and downs, ups and downs. This is the crest and here is trough. So next, S wave involves shearing and rotation of the material as the wave is passes through it, but volume is not changed. वॉल्यूम वैसा का ही वैसा रहेगा. दैट्स व्हाई इट्स नोन एज इक्विवॉल्यूमनर. इक्विवॉल्यूमनर वेव. S wave is slightly higher destructive as compared to P wave. This is very important point which is asked in many exam. S wave is can't passes through fluid like liquid and gas because fluid do not support shear stress. For S, remember solid. S wave which is always passes through the solid, not fluid. So the formula for velocity of S wave, which is denoted by Vs, which is mu upon rho. Mu is rigidity modulus. Rho is density. For liquid, mu, which is rigidity modulus, is 0. Remember this. Till now we study about seismic wave, how it's classified, nature of P wave and S wave. So this is the very important questions which came in our mind. Why do P waves travel faster than S wave? P waves are about 1.7 times faster than S wave. As we know, P waves are compressive waves that apply force in the direction of propagations. Hence, it transmitted their energy very quickly through the medium. As we know, the particle motions of the P wave is back and forth motion. Like this is compression, then rarefaction, then compression. It's like back and forth motion, and this is the direction of propagation. On another hand, S wave are transverse wave or shear waves. The motion of medium is perpendicular to the direction of propagation, hence less easily transmitted through the medium. The particle motions like this, and the direction of propagation like this. The particle motion is transverse in direction. This is particle motion which is perpendicular to this. Now the relationship between velocity of P wave and velocity of S wave, which is given by Vp upon Vs to 1 minus sigma upon 1 minus 2 sigma half. What is sigma? Sigma here Poisson ratio. Poisson ratio. What is Poisson ratio? It is longitudinal strain upon transverse strain. So the value of Poisson ratio of the ideal Poisson ratio is value 0.25. This is sigma. If we put The value of sigma in this equation, we get Vp upon Vs to 1 minus 0.25, 1 minus 2 into 0.25 half. We get Vp upon Vs is 1.73, which means Vp equal to 1.73 multiplied by Vs. So velocity of P wave is 1.7 times faster than the S wave, which means Vp is always greater than Vs. That's all for today. Thank you guys. If you like my video, do subscribe, share, and thank you so much.